Hello guys, I just wanna quickly make this video. Do you think that gaming content creation industry is about making good content anymore? No, uh, it doesn't really matter anymore. What matter is that you manipulate thousands of people on a daily basis with bots and promotional accounts, right? And it's not just companies, it's also these YouTubers who manipulate thousands of people on a daily basis. And a lot of these YouTubers even get paid by these companies to promote them, right? It's insanity. There are thousands of people getting manipulated on a daily basis on these YouTube shorts and nobody's talking about it.
Nah, bro got folded.
And half of these YouTube shorts are made by AI, they steal content, they steal audio, and then it doesn't even matter because then you just use bots and promotional accounts. And that's the only way how you can actually make it on YouTube. It's not about making good content anymore. It's all about who can manipulate more people, right? You see all these fake positive comments. Oh, look, I'm so funny comments, right? And then you open some of these accounts, you see only 1 year old. Only 1 year old. 3 year old. 1 year old account. You see? Out of 5 accounts I opened on this random YouTube shorts, only one is real person. That's how bad the state of social media is. And anybody that tells you the social media has never been in a worse state than it is today. It's totally broken, it's literally made for scammers, and anybody that has no intention of manipulating algorithm and their viewers has basically no chance on this platform. This is the biggest problem of social media and YouTube currently. And it's same problem on Reddit, same problem on Facebook. They literally give, in sports, they literally give title shots based on social media. And they don't realize that social media is like 50-70% bots. And even the whole politics, it's insanity. You can literally go almost under any comment here that have thousands of upvotes, and most of these are actually just promotional accounts. You see, that's how bad the state of the media and social media is. You see, all these are a few-year-old accounts. They used to manipulate thousands of people on a daily basis. You know, people always say, you have to go in a real world to find criminals, or you have to go on dark web. But the biggest criminals are actually YouTubers these days, because most of them have actually been using bots and promotional accounts to manipulate algorithm and their viewers for years now, so they can make money out of them. And just look at this, okay? All these are actually, people have no idea how easy it is to manipulate thousands of people on a daily basis, right? You see, we have this account talking how they have good faith in the studio to sell the DLC, it's gonna be totally worth it, right? And then you check some of these accounts, and you see they're usually only few years old. You see, this account is only 1 year old. And look what he say, FromSoft is the only studio where I don't give a shit how expensive it is, I know I'll be fired. Full trust in these guys, okay? And then you open this account, is only 1 year old. This is the state of social media and gaming, right? It's not about making good content anymore. It's all about who can manipulate more people. And this is how social media is designed. You don't even need to go on dark web or in real world to find criminals. The biggest criminals are actually most of these YouTubers and most of these YouTube shorts, who are 50-70% bots and promotional accounts, and they have been manipulating thousands of people on a daily basis, and nobody's talking about this. It's insanity, that's insanity. And anybody that criticizes them, they just downvote them or manipulate them with bots then back. Anybody that actually has real opinion here, you know? And even this guy is probably promotional account or something. Like, I just wanna know how many percent here are real people and how many percent are manipulative bots. And this is the biggest problem currently. all these guys who have been manipulating viewers and algorithm for years now make it almost impossible for any small content creator to get any views, right? And most big YouTubers you watch, for example, have been doing this for years now. And a lot of these shorts are being watched by children. There are thousands of people being manipulated on a daily basis here on YouTube. It's probably the biggest insanity in the history of humanity, and nobody's talking about this. Hello guys, today I want to make a video talking about social media and Reddit, and specifically classic WoW Reddit, okay? Now I really wanted to, put this out of my head because it's really frustrating when you realize that the social media like Reddit, Facebook, YouTube is more than 50% bots at this point. And we have a really good example here, okay? Now, in WoW Classic community, people are constantly complaining about bots in game because they totally destroy the fabric of society and makes any player demotivated to even play this game, right? Not to even mention the fact that, all these companies don't even need to make new content anymore. They just rehash 20-year-old content, 20-year-old love and passion people had for this game, right? They don't even need to make new content. And then, when you realize what is actually going on here, it's like, it's insanity, okay? Like, we finally, this guy is supposed to be a community specialist. He finally talked about a bot problem, okay? And people are always saying, like, why don't you hire GMs to ban bots? Why don't you? It's so obvious when there are whole lines of bots, AoE grinding dungeons, totally destroying the game. Why are you not banning them, right? So if a game has like probably more than 40-50% bots, why won't social media also have 50% bots? And if you check some of these comments here, there are always these over positive comments at the top, and these are most likely bots or promotional accounts. It's not just bots, people don't know that most of these are in fact not AI, but they are human accounts which are only made for promotional purpose. That's why we have karma farming, that's why we have all these things going on. And the state of Reddit is actually so disappointing. It feels like Reddit is not made for people anymore. It's not made for criticism anymore. We already have this problem on Reddit that 30-40% of Reddit users are naive. Then we have 30% people who are actually real and criticize, and then the rest are probably bots. So if you give any criticism on such threads, not only you get downvoted by naive people, but you also get downvoted by the countless of bots on this platform, right? That's why every top comment here is over positive comment, and any criticism, if you put any criticism here, you get downvoted by a bunch of bots, right? And once you get negative karma, your comments don't even appear anymore, right? And on top of that, a lot of these Reddit communities have these mods who ban people, and then you have to make new account with zero karma. And if you have non-general opinion, it's almost pointless to even make a Reddit account anymore, people have no idea how much manipulation is going on here. No idea. And it's same on every social media. That's why that's the biggest problem of content creation currently. There is literally no hope for you to become a content creator, especially if you're a like small upcoming content creator, because not only you're fighting against countless of bots, but it's almost so unfair because it's like most big YouTubers, for example, you watch, have been using bots and promotional accounts for years now, for years, and it's literally how this social media is designed. If you don't use bots or promotional accounts to manipulate algorithm and your viewers to make money out of them, you basically have no chance on social media. That's how bad the situation is. That's why I'm asking, you know, like, how can any small content creator have any hope in your platform when this is going on now for years and you guys are doing nothing about it, right? State of social media, YouTube, Facebook, Reddit is worse than ever, and nobody is talking about it, right? So I guess I have to talk about it. It's always these positive comments, you know, it's like, wow, you know, and then anybody who actually gives any criticism, we just get downvoted, not only from naive people, but from countless of bots. So what's the point of social media anymore? You see, you see this, we have to scroll so much down to finally get some good opinions here. And a lot of these guys just get downvoted from bots, and it's insane, right? Like, I'm not even sure what's the point anymore, and it's really sad when you realize what's actually going on, how much manipulation is going on social media. I made so many videos for YouTube, and it's basically I have no chance because every big YouTuber you see has been using bots, or literally every short on YouTube is 50 to 70% bots. You don't even need to make your own content. You steal other people's content. You use AI, and then you just use countless of, you know, these few-year-old accounts to post these pretentious, caring, funny comments, right? You know. 1-year-old account, few-year-old account, 1-year-old account, you see? 2-year-old account. It's only way how you can actually make it on YouTube, so what's the point? So it seems like only way for any small content creator to become popular on YouTube is by scamming and manipulating your viewers and algorithm. Is this what we wanted for YouTube to be? That's just insanity, man. Like, I'm so disappointed in these guys, you know? And then you watch YouTube, these guys, nobody cares apparently anymore, nobody. I mean, why is nobody talking about how broken social media is? How easy it is to manipulate thousands of people on a daily basis? And only those who use bots and promotional accounts or use verify tech to manipulate algorithm, to manipulate their viewers, which are mostly children, so they can make money out of them, only those guys can make it on social media these days. And it's insanity because this make it almost, all these guys who are doing this make it almost impossible for any real genuine small content creator to get anything out of this platform. And that's probably the biggest problem of YouTube currently. Like, just look at this, right? 1 million subscribers, his videos get 3,000 views, okay? Because he has been abusing verify tag for years, for example, every comment he makes get automatically pushed to the top. So he goes around, posts these pretentious caring comments just to get followers from kids, right? And then he goes and later he can sell this account on a black market for a lot of money. And here is another example. All these guys are literally just scammers and manipulators. How did this account even got verified tag, I wonder? He has 0 videos, right? 0 videos. And he has more than 100,000 subscribers. People need 5 to 7 years to get so many subscribers. And so most small content creators never get to so many subscribers. Because it's literally impossible, because you're competing against thousands of bots here. You know? And then you have all these, you know, caring comments, pretentious caring comments. And when you open these accounts, they're usually only few years old. Okay, because these are all bots or promotional accounts. 50 to 70% of the comments you see here are bots or promotional accounts. That's how bad it is, you know. Only 1-year-old account, you know. And you see, I commented here, and they already deleted my comments. This is also another huge issue. You cannot even call these guys out, because then they can just ban and censor you from their channels. Right? The whole system is totally broken. It's way too easy to manipulate. So I'm not sure why YouTube is never talking about this, because this is literally breaking YouTube on a daily basis. Thousands of people get manipulated here. And these are mostly kids who watch these videos. These guys, they really have no shame. They have no shame. And I think a lot of people are losing hope in YouTube, because they never address these issues. They never address these issues. And it's always these fake positive comments they use to manipulate thousands of children just so they can make money out of them. Right? And these accounts are usually only few years old, you know? So I don't know. Because these are most likely all bots or promotional accounts. People have no idea how easy it is to manipulate people these days.
I am addicted to artificial intelligence. And frankly,
the Romanian government and said, who's this guy talking so much in your country? Who is he? But the idea, you think you own your house and you have to pay property taxes to take it off you. You just rent it.
I mean, this guy thinks now he's something special, but all he's doing, he's been manipulating kids on social media to make money out of them. Like, are we for real? How broken is the system? I wanna know. And then they design whole sports and politics around social media, right? UFC, one of the biggest organizations in the world. They don't even organize real tournaments or have real rankings anymore. Right? They just use bots on social media. It's simple as that. Every big content creator you see, he's been doing this for years. They manipulate algorithms, they manipulate their viewers to make money out of them, and they make it almost impossible for any small content creator to get any views on this platform. YouTube has never been more broken than it is today. And this is what happens when AI and when you turn everything into a huge business. So welcome to the age of information and social media. I thought YouTube was supposed to be a dream platform so we can create things, share it with others. No, now it's more than 50 to 70% bots and manipulators here. And YouTube is never talking about this. Why? There are world problems going on because of this. And nobody's talking about this. You see, 2 years old account. 1 year old account. You know, 1 year old account. You see this bullshit? Like, I opened some random 3 or 4, these are all bots here. And then a lot of these small companies think, how are these guys so much more, how did this guy get so much more views? And a lot of small content creators, a lot of small companies, a lot of, you know, they see this and how is this possible? But they don't realize these are all bots. They manipulate thousands of people on a daily basis and nobody is talking about this. And this has the potential to destroy the fabric of society. And it will in few years, if they don't fix these issues. I think social media and YouTube is pretty much done. And they have the power to remove any criticism, anybody that calls them out. It's the whole system is designed in such way. It's insanity, man. This is insanity.